Hello students, welcome to all. Today we are going to Eastern Mathematics of chapter name is Squares and Square Roots. So in Squares and Square Roots we go through these points. The first one is introduction of the squares, properties of square numbers, some more interesting patterns, finding the square root of a number, Pythagorean triplet, and the second part of this chapter is very important, that is what the square roots, and then finding the square root by different method. So now let us go through the first part, that is what square. Whenever the word square comes, we go through this figure. So look at this figure. So this is what square. So in this square, what is the area of the square? So whenever we go through the area, that is what side into side. Side into side, that equal to side square. Okay. So this is what L. This is also L. Because in square, all the sides are equal. That is, side square is nothing but L square. Now, so any number, the power 2, look at this one, any number of power 2 is called as square. Any number of power 2 is called as square. So in other words, we can say, when a number multiplied by itself, a number multiplied by itself. You take this example, here 3 square, that equal to 3 is multiplied by 2 times. 3 into 3 equal to 9. 5 square. 5 means, square means the 5 can be repeated 2 times. So 5 into 5 is 25. Similarly, 6 square. 6 is repeated 2 times. So 6 into 6 is 36. So now coming to the negative number. So whenever we go through the negative number square. So 5 is, minus 5 is a negative number. Square of this minus 5 equal to minus 5 into minus 5. So multiply these two, 5 into 5 is 25. So whenever the sign minus into minus, that is what? Plus. So whenever the negative number square is also a positive number. Now let's start. What is meant by perfect square? Perfect square means a number is expressed as a product of two equal numbers. A number is expressed as product of two equal numbers. Look at this table. Here the number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 10. So now I find the squares. So product of two equal numbers. 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into 2 is 4. 3 into 3 is 9. Similarly, you can write like this. So here what happened? So similarly 5 into 5. Look at this one. 5 into 5 is 25. 25 is a perfect square number. So now 6 into 6 is 36, 7 into 7 is 49, 64, 81 and 10 into 10 is 100. All these numbers, for example 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. 81 and 100, all these are called as perfect square. Means any number, you take 36, can be expressed as 6 into 6. So it is a product of two equal number is called as a perfect squares. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, all these numbers are called as perfect square numbers. Now one question arises. Is it 24 is a perfect square number? No, it is not a perfect square number. It is not a perfect square number. Now let's start the properties of square number. The properties of square number, the first property is, if you look at this one, even square is even. Take one example. Here 6 is an even number. Square of 6 is 36. 36 is also an even number. So square of even number is even. So now take another example. 5 is an odd number. So square of 5 is 25. 25 is also an odd number. So square of odd number is odd. Now go through the negative number square. Minus 5 is negative. Square of minus 5 is minus 5 into minus 5, that is equal to 25. So this is what the first property. So now going to the second property. What is that second property? So perfect square never end with digits 2, 3, 7 and 8. Any perfect square number never end with digits 2, 3, 7 and 8. Students, now coming to this table, look at this table. Here the square of 1 is 1, 2 is 4, 3 is 9, 4 is 16, 5 is 25, 6 is 36, 7 is 49, 8 is 64, 9 is 81 and 10 is 100. So here we take 10 square numbers. So you can look at this unit digits. Here is what? 1, 4, 9. Here is 6. Unit digit in the number, square number 16. The unit digit is what? 6. In 25, the unit digit is what? 5. 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. Students, you look at these unit digits of a perfect square number. That is what? 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. So here which number is left in between 1 to 10? You can look at this one. 0, 1 and 2, 3 number. The number 2 and 3 is left. And 4, 5, 6, here 7, 8. So the never end with the digits 2, 3, 7, 8. So any perfect square number never end with 2, 3, 7 and 8. That means in any perfect square number, only the number in a digit number is 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. So this is what the second property. Any perfect square never end with the digits 2, 3, 7 and 8. Students, you can take this example. It is what? 24. Is it a 24 is a perfect square number? Because the 4 is unit digit number. You can think it out. So either it is a perfect square or not. So now going to the third property. Perfect square never end with odd number of zeros. So you know that what is odd number means? Odd number means 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. So any perfect square number never end with odd number of 0. For example, 1 0, here is 3 0 and 5 0. So this type of zeros never comes in your any perfect square number. Students, you take here one question. Can we say that if a number ending 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then it must be a square number? Think about it. Students, now look at this question. Find the perfect square numbers between 30 and 40. In between 30 and 40, which number is a perfect square number? You look at this table. In 30 and 40 means above 25 and below 49. So which number is a perfect square number? So 36 is a perfect square number in between 30 and 40. Similarly, you can check out which number comes in between 50 and 60. Which perfect number comes in between 50 and 60. Students, now coming to the second question. Can we say whether the following numbers are perfect squares? How do we know that? Yes, we can know whether it is a perfect square number or not. Look at this first question, 1057. Here the 7 is the number 7 is not comes in unit digit. So you are already learned in the properties. A perfect square never end with 2, 3, 7, 8. Any perfect square number never end with the digits 2, 3, 7, 8. Here the unit digit is 7. That's why it is not a perfect square number. In this second example, 3. 3 comes in unit digits. That's why it is not a perfect square number. Here 8 comes, here 2 comes. So these two are not a perfect square numbers. Coming to these two examples, here 1 is coming and 9 is coming. Whether it is a perfect square number? No. These two are not a perfect square number because these two numbers cannot be expressed as two equal factors. It cannot be expressed as two equal number. That's why these two are not a perfect square numbers. Now coming to this table, look at this table. Here the number 1, 9, 11, 19 and 21. So these are all the number. The square of this number is like this. 1 square is 1, 9 square is 81, 11 square is 121, 19 square is 361 and 21 square is 441. You can see this one. If a number has 1 or 9 in the units place, you can see here is in unit place is 1, either it is 1 or it is 9. Then its square ends in what? So we can look at this. 9 square is 81, so square ends in 1. 11 square is 121, square ends in 1. So 19 square ends in 1. So if a number has 1 or 9 in the units place, then its square ends in 1. So okay, you can go through the next table. You can look at this one. Here the number is 4, 6, 14 and 16. Here the units place number is what? 4, 6, 4, 6. Either it is 4 or it is 6. What is its square number? You can look at this one. Its square number ends with 6. So if a number has in unit place 4 or 6, the square number ends with what? Only the 6. Okay students, now we are going to the next concept. Next one. So now look at this figure, look at this part. So here the 10 square. Square of 10 is 100. 20 square 400. 80 square 6400. What we can look, we have here 1 zeros are there. In square numbers we have 2 zeros. Similarly, you go through the next one. 100 square. So here we have 2 0. In square number how many zeros? 4 zeros. 2 0 4 0. 2 0 4 0. So if a number contains, suppose if a number contains 3 zeros, how many zeros will it square? Suppose you take this 1000. If a number has 3 zeros, what is the numbers in a square number? You think it, how many zeros will it in a square of 1000? Okay students, so you already learned the properties. So square then never ends with odd number of zeros. So in any perfect square number never end with odd number of zeros. Here in perfect square 2 zeros, even zeros, 4 0, 4 zeros, 4 zeros. So what happened in 1000? So here comes 6 zeros. How many zeros? 6. So 6 is also even zeros. That's why in any perfect square never end with odd number of zeros. So coming to these questions. The square of which of the following numbers would be an odd number or an even number? Why? Students, you already know that square of odd number is odd. 727 is an odd number. Square of this number is odd itself. 158, it is an even number. Square of 158 is also an even number. Similarly, you can check it whether these two are odd numbers or even numbers. Now coming to this question, what will be the number of zeros in the square of the following numbers? Students, you can see this one here. How many zeros in unit place? 1 0. So how many zeros in square number? 2 zeros. Here there are 2 zeros are there in number. What is the how many numbers in square numbers? There are 4 zeros. So what will be the number of zeros in the square of the following numbers? Here 2 zeros. Here 4 zeros. 4 zeros. Okay students.